All right. Hello, everybody. Super nice to kind of meet you all, or at least have a chance to tell you a little bit about Ubisoft RedLynx. My name is Liljaana, and I work in RedLynx in talent acquisition, and I have been in the studio for about 2 years now. So welcome aboard. So Ubisoft RedLynx is a multi-platform game development studio located in Helsinki. We were founded in 2000, and if things would have been more favorable this year, we would have been super happy to celebrate our 20th birthday, but that will have to, at least face-to-face celebrations will have to wait. Today we are 150 people, and these figures makes us one of the biggest and longest standing game studios here in Finland. We are a very versatile studio in multiple senses. We have created games to all major platforms, and we're currently keeping our hands busy in developing both mobile, PC and console games. We are part of Ubisoft, and within Ubisoft we are both the so-called lead studio, so fully responsible of our own projects. But we are also a co-development studio, so we support bigger Ubisoft studio in AAA projects. So that's something really unique and versatile about us as well. About 20 nationalities are represented in our studio, so everybody's comfortably surrounded by both expats and the locals. Next, I wanted to tell you a little bit about what it means that we are part of Ubisoft. We have been part of Ubisoft for 10 years already, and it's a great company to be in. Right now, we are surrounded by 18,000 colleagues all over the world. And I think just a few days ago, our general manager mentioned that we are actually 19,000 currently, but so we'll have to update this presentation very soon. So Ubisoft is continuously growing. Ubisoft does a great job at supporting employee networking. It's super easy to contact any colleague all over anywhere in the world for support and sharing. There's no point in reinventing the wheel, and most likely some others have tackled with the same issues that you are tackling with. So what about our games then? Let's focus on that. So throughout these 20 years, a little figures for you, we have developed over 100 different games on all major platforms, sold over 10 million copies, and our mobile games have been downloaded over 100 million times. Our games are especially known for this really exciting, addictive, unique, on-point gameplay, and we're also very known for working very closely with our community and supporting user-generated content. We are mostly known from the Trials series, a physics-based motorcycle game, and there we're always excited to see, for example, what kind of tracks our fans and players have made. And actually, throughout the years, we have hired many Trials fans to create the tracks that are in the game. But to share you a little bit more about our current live games and ongoing projects, our latest releases include Trials Rising, released in 2019, a mobile game called South Park Phone Destroyer, released in 2017. It's a really nice action play kind of a card game that is based on South Park, and when South Park is on season, you can always see some elements of the episodes in the game, so it hectically kind of follows the rhythm of the TV show. And one of our latest releases also include Stadia, Google Stadia version of Division 2. Division 2 is one of Ubisoft AAA series developed by a studio in Sweden called Massive, and we help them to port Division 2 in Stadia. We already had some experience in that because we did a Trials Rising also in Stadia. But then I mentioned something about ongoing projects as well. Apart from the latest live releases, our people are busy working with 3 unannounced projects. Cannot share too much about them, but I'll tell you as much as I can. So one unannounced project is on the mobile side. We're developing a very ambitious game aiming to be a top-grossing game that people will love, and it's based on a new IP. On the console and PC side, we are developing 2 new games as well. One is a co-development project where we're helping a bigger Ubisoft studio, and the other one is where we are our own lead studio, and there we're also creating a new IP, something very ambitious in terms of promoting long-term player engagement. So check out our open positions. Currently, most of them are in our unannounced projects. Let me move a little bit forward. Something about Ubisoft RedLynx. So we need a really wide range of profiles and areas of expertise to develop the best games. We have teams dedicated to game development with traditional roles as animators, artists, designers, programmers, producers, brand managers, and so on. We are a big enough studio in such a way that then many of our specialists, they focus on a certain narrower expertise. So for example, our programmers often focus on certain sub area like online programming, graphics programming, tools programming, engine programming, and so on. Some of our designers are to focus specifically on monetization and economy, and some focus on the second-to-second gameplay, some on the features, mechanics, and systems. And artists as well are somewhat specialized, some in 2D, some in 3D, some on characters, some on environments, and so on. And of course, we also have jobs across development, business, and support. We have HR, communications, marketing, and something that isn't actually maybe that visible here. We also have an audio team. So we have the big muscles of Ubisoft to support us. But in theory, we could make a game just all alone, that we have all the major job families and disciplines strongly represented in our very own studio. I still have a few minutes, so I'll give you a short introduction to what does our hiring process usually looks like. Well, first you will have a chat with your future potential manager and a recruiter, myself or my colleague Jonna, and we'll talk about your skills and your future aspirations, and we'll tell you more about what's going on at RedLynx. The next step would be to showcase your skills. We love test assignments. We always use them in recruitment, and this is an opportunity for our candidates to get a taste of what the real work would be like and to concretely show their skills. Developing games is a team sport, so in the final interviews you would meet a lot of relevant stakeholders, future team members. In the past we could go out for coffees and lunches, but now everything is remotely, which is less fun, but it does the job. And in the end, of course, it's time for both of us to make a big and important decision, and we can't wait to then welcome you to the team. I think that was all the slides, but what I wanted to mention to you in the end was about what's going to happen at our booth today. So if you want to hear more about RedLynx, join our booth. We will tell you how we do recruitment, how we do relocation. And Ubisoft has something unique called graduate program. So if you have recently graduated and you're interested in project management, and programming, I strongly recommend that you come and hear about our graduate program. It's our initiative for newly graduated people waiting to kickstart their career in the game industry. At 5 p.m., you can also meet our online programmer, Chris Hong. He will tell you about the life of an online programmer, and he is available for Q&A about our current position in this area.
Thank you very much, Liljaana. We're just on time. Thank you very much. And yeah, so all the rest, all the questions there to the booth, please. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye.